Here's a question. Do you have a cliche TV episode plot that you just can't stand? Well, I do, and it's the misunderstanding. It's a plotline that a regular show tends to use quite a bit, so I'm going to look at one such case of it. The end of Muscle Man. Now, I do like regular show. Sure, out of the 5 ongoing cartoon series that I watch, I would put it at the bottom, but it's still a good show with its bizarre situations and characters. Though, with a lot of shows, it has its duds. So we're going to be looking at one like I mentioned before. So yeah, anyways, let's begin. It begins in one of the many ways the regular show tends to start episodes, with Benson assigning jobs. But this time, Muscle Man interrupts him to say something.
I went to see Dr. Henry and, well, I leave this world tonight. It's all going down at Wing Kingdom at 7 o'clock.
You mean like you're leaving the world of the park? The world of the park, right?
I wish I could say more.
Dude?
Take a few minutes to look over the list while I get my papers in order. I hope I can count on your support today.
Gee, Muscle Man, it's not like they could misunderstand what you mean by that in any way.
Though the appearance of Death himself in a call from his doctor doesn't help either. They decide to help him with his bucket list, and then we get a montage of them doing so. We then end with them eating wings. We get a big long emotional speech from Benson, and then another big long emotional speech from Muscle Man to each other member of the main cast. He walks away and we get a montage of a bunch of scenes with him, and he is followed by Death. Then his brother Muscle Bro and his girlfriend Starla show up. And yes, they did just slap a pair of tits on the Muscle Man and call it his girlfriend. One can only imagine what the two of them mean for the first time was like.
Oh my goodness, I'm a hideous woman! What did you get of here?
Muscle Man is then pushed out an ice sculpture of himself by Death. Though guess what?
JK, not dead, lol.
Yeah, it turns out the whole I leave this world tonight thing was a metaphor for him getting ready to propose to Starla by getting rid of his probably crazy side. But it turns out that she doesn't want him to change so he could stay like that. Though that doesn't matter, everyone else is fucking pissed at him, and they should be. Especially Benson, since he paid for all the dumb bullshit that was on his bucket list. And Muscle Man is confused because he thought that they understood the metaphor. Though, here's the thing. He honestly thought that they were being this generous. Now, if I had a girlfriend and if I was going to propose to her, and I presented my friends with some sort of bucket list, they would not give a shit. Especially if it had half the dumb bullshit that he had on there. Hell, if I was actually dying and I had a bucket list with half that dumb bullshit, I highly doubt that they would pay for it. But that's not the main problem. The fact that they use one of my most hated cliches is not the main problem. Do you know what is the main problem? I'll tell you. Now, I'm only speaking about my experience with this episode and the first time I watched it, so this probably doesn't work with everyone, but this is how I saw it. When I first saw this episode, I knew Muscle Man wasn't going to die, and it wasn't because I was spoiled about it or anything. No. I knew he wasn't going to die because they had 2 episodes where he almost died, but they got out of it. Plus, they would have no reason to kill him off. I mean, the only reason I could think of is if his voice actor led the show, but considering that he also voices Pops and Benson, not likely. So, all that emotion that they had, all those montages highlighting what, the end of his life, pointless. All that emotion just gone. Like that, and all it was there for was to lead to an unfunny punchline. This episode actually would have been really, really good if Muscle Man in fact did die, and that's sad. I mean, they're making me wish that a character who I have no problems with got killed off. If they did, there was potential for this to be one of the best episodes of the series, highlighting one of the main characters and giving them a send-off. But no, because of the whole oh, I'm not really dead, it becomes one of the worst.
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise, there's a gun to your head, and death in his eyes, but you can do jujitsu. With body slam, superstar Shia LaBeouf, legendary fight with Shia LaBeouf. Normal Tuesday night for Shia LaBeouf. You try to swing an axe at Shia LaBeouf, but blood is draining fast from your stump leg. He's dodging every swipe, he parries to the left.
have a thick, meaty vagina.